In this video we share Medjugorje Visionary Mirjana on the triumph of the Immaculate Heart and the priests. In a testimony in Medjugorje, the visionary Mirjana Soldo declares, "We are approaching the time of the triumph of our mother's heart. The triumph of her heart will come through the priests, who are the foundation for it. It is important to pray for all of them. I can't tell you more now. What I can say, and you can come to the same conclusion when you look at Our Lady's messages, is the struggle between good and evil, between what should happen, because you have to know what Our Lady said, what she started in Fatima, she will achieve in Medjugorje. She said My Immaculate Heart will triumph. So from this moment we are living now until her triumph there is a bridge, and that bridge is the priests. And Our Lady said that we must pray for the priests so that this bridge can be built. Priests are a bridge, and we need our priests so that we can all cross the bridge that leads us to Our Lady's triumph." In an interview in November 2007, Mirjana said, "When we look at Our Lady's messages, when we talk about the privileged, then we can talk about priests. For Our Lady never said what they should do, but only and always what we should do for them. She said they don't need you to condemn and criticize them, but they need your prayers and love. My children, if you lose respect for priests, you will lose respect for the Church and, ultimately, for dear God. I repeat once again, God will judge priests as they were as priests." Lately, in almost every message, Our Lady has emphasized the importance of prayer for priests. For example, when she blesses us and the things that are for blessing, she always says, "I give you my motherly blessing, but the greatest blessing you can get on earth is the blessing that comes from your priest. It is my son himself who blesses you." And he says, "Don't forget to pray for your pastors. Their priestly hands were blessed by my son," says the visionary Mirjana. Recall, the Blessed Virgin Mary, through the priest Don Stefano Gobi, founded the Marian priestly movement in preparation for the triumph of her Immaculate Heart. Father Gobi was inspired to gather priests in the Fatima Chapel of Apparitions. As he prayed on May 28, 1972, for priests who were tempted to betray their priestly vocation and who were disobedient to church authority, Our Lady began to speak to him. At first he was afraid, but the message was, "Don't be afraid, I'm the one telling you. I want to establish through you a work that will be a great help to the Church for future times," she encouraged. Don Gobi asked Mary for a sign of confirmation, which he received the same month in Nazareth. Our Lady has been addressing him regularly since then until 1997, and all the messages of Our Lady to Don Gobi are composed in the so-called Blue Book. Don Gobi began prayer meetings with 3 friends of the priest. It was the beginning of the Marian priestly movement based in Milan, which today brings together about 400 cardinals and bishops, 130,000 priests and tens of millions of believers around the world. Since 1974, the first cenacles have begun, prayers and fraternities between priests and believers that have also spread throughout the world. Pope John Paul II he blessed the work of this movement. The Marian movement in July 2013 was recognized by the Catholic Church as an initiative within the Church. Our Lady in the Marian movement of priests seeks 3 things: consecration and devotion to her Immaculate Heart, love for the Pope, and spreading devotion to the Heart of Mary among the faithful, as 3 weapons of recent times and preparation for the triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.